Good evening, dear students of Standard 6. As I had already begun to explain topic number 4 of history, it is the Vedic civilization. I would take pleasure in explaining religious ideas of the people during the Vedic civilization. See, in the religious ideas of the Vedic period, forces of nature were very important. Now, which were the forces of nature? The sun, wind, rain, lightning, storms and rivers. These were the forces of nature. These were the powerful things of nature. See, the forces of nature were the sun, wind, rain, lightning, storms and rivers. People during the Vedic civilization thought that these are the gods and goddesses of them. People during the Vedic civilization thought that the sun, wind, rain, lightning, storms and rivers are their gods and goddesses. It means the forces of nature were given the form of deities. Now, Vedic compositions pray them. Vedic compositions pray the sun, wind, rain, lightning, storms and rivers to become life-giving forces. It means these forces of nature are thought of life-giving powers or forces. Now the Vedic people put offerings into the yajna fire to please them. Offerings into the yajna fire. Offerings the Vedic people put offerings into the yajna fire to make these elements of nature happy. Now these offerings were called havi. So whatever things were offered into yajna were known as havi. Yajna is the act of offering havi into fire. What is known as yajna? What is known as yajna? Yajna is known as offering havi into fire. Initially, the yajna rites were very simple. In the beginning, the yajna rites were simple. Later on, the rules of yajna became harder and harder. In the beginning, the rites of yajna were simple, but later on they became harder. The importance of priests went on increasing. There was increase in the importance of priests. Importance of priests. Now people in the Vedic period had thought about how the natural phenomena occur. The people, those who had been in existence during the Vedic period, had thought about the natural phenomena happenings, how the natural phenomena happens. The natural phenomena means what? Summer is followed by the rainy season. The rainy season is followed by winter. This is natural phenomena. These are the natural changes. Summer is followed by the rainy season. Summer is followed by the rainy season. Means after summer, it begins the rainy season. After the rainy season, it begins the winter. This is a natural phenomena. Now this is a regular cycle in nature. Summer, rainy, summer season, rainy season, winter season. This is natural phenomena. This is regular cycle. The cycle in nature and the life cycle that moved with it were termed by the Vedic people as Rita. The cycle in nature and the life cycle that moved with it were termed by the Vedic people as Rita. The life of all living beings is a part of the cycle in nature. Means the people followed that their life is a part of the cycle. Life is a part of the cycle. Life part of the cycle. Disturbance in the cycle of nature leads to calamities. If there is disturbance in the cycle of nature, if there is disturbance in the cycle of nature, then calamities happen. Calamities occur. Now, what is the meaning of calamities? Disasters. Calamities happen or natural disasters happen. When do natural disasters happen? When we interfere in the cycle of nature. When we interfere in the cycle of nature, calamities begin to happen. Calamities begin to happen. Everyone should be careful not to let it happen. Everyone should take care not to let it happen. I should take care not to let it happen. You should take care not to let it happen. It means what? We should not disturb the cycle of nature. We should not interfere the cycle of nature. If we interfere the cycle of nature, if we disturb the cycle of nature, natural calamities would take place. Natural disasters would take place. Nobody should break the laws of nature. Don't break the laws of nature. Don't break the laws of nature. It was believed that following these rules was to follow dharma. Some rules have been given below. Some rules have been given below. So, following these rules was to follow dharma. Now, which rules? We should not break the rules. We should not break the cycle of nature. Is a dharma. We should not break the cycle of nature. And if we have not broken the cycle of nature, it means we are following the path of dharma. Now, don't break the laws of nature. Don't break the laws of nature. Now, political system. In the Vedic period, each village had been known. In the Vedic period, each village had a head known as Gramani. Village head was known as Gramani. Gramani was a village head. A group of villages formed a Vish. Just like today, a group of villages. Today, a group of villages forms a taluka. And a group of talukas forms a district. A group of districts forms a state. Just like this, a group of villages formed a Vish. A group of villages formed a Vish, and head of the Vish was Vishapati. Head of the village was known as Vishapati. A group of villages was a wish. A group of villages was a wish, and head of the wish was Vishpati. Several wish formed a Jana. Several wish formed a Jana. The head of the Jana was known as Nrupa. The head of the Jana was known as Nrupa. Several wish formed a Jana, and head of the Jana was a Nrupa. Nrupa, in short, is Raja. The main duties of the king were to protect the people, collect taxes, and run the administration efficiently. What were the main duties of the king? To protect the people, collect taxes, and run the administration efficiently. In order to run the administration smoothly, the king appointed various officers. It was not possible for the king to run the administration efficiently on his own. So with a view to run the administration smoothly, he appointed various officers. The Purohit and the Senapati of the army were officers of special importance. Officers. These officers were appointed by the king. Priest and Senapati. Purohit and Senapati were the officers of special importance. The officer who collected the taxes was known as Bhagdu. Bhagdu. The officer who collected taxes was known as Bhagdu. Bhag means share. The person who collected the king's share of the produce of a Jana was called Bhagdu. Underline if you have a textbook. What is the meaning of Bhag? Bhag means share. And the person who collected the king's share of the produce of a Jana was called Bhagdu. And Jana means a group of several wish. There were four institutions who guided the king: Sabha, Samiti, Vidat and Jana. These were the institutions. These were the institutions who guided the king. These were the institutions that guided the king. The four institutions who guided the king were Sabha, Samiti, Vidat and Jana. Sabha, Samiti, Vidat and Jana. The people of the state participated in their working. Who participated in the working of administration? The people of the state. Women also participated in the working of Sabha and Vidat. Sabha and Vidat. Women also participated in the working of Sabha and Vidat. The Sabha consisted of senior citizens of the state. They were senior citizens. Senior citizens. There were senior citizens in Sabha. Means the senior citizens participated in the functioning of Sabha, whereas the Samiti was a general body of the people. Samiti was a general body of the people. Later on, the Vedic thought, Smriti and Puranas were composed. Afterwards, in the Vedic thought, Smriti and Puranas were composed. After a period of time, the religious stream, which based on the Vedas, Smritis, Puranas and local traditions, came to be known as Hinduism. What came to be known as Hinduism? What came to be known as Hinduism? Vedas, Samitis and Puranas and local traditions. Hinduism. What is Hinduism? The religious stream, Vedas, Smritis, Puranas and local traditions. The religious stream, which was based on Vedas, Smritis, Puranas and local traditions, came to be known as Hinduism. Along with the Vedic stream, there were other religious trains which took a different position from the Vedic one. Along with the Vedic stream, there were some other religious trains and they took a different position from the Vedic one regarding Yajna rites and the Varna system. We will learn more about them in the next chapter. Please read the lesson, listen to the uploaded video and solve the question answers. Now, when the teaching of topic is on, specific exercises or different exercises are not given to you, but as soon as the topic is over, exercise is given below. You are supposed to solve that exercise and you have to send this solved exercise without failure tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good time.